Hey everyone, Oskapt here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something special for you, an exclusive guide on how Minerva works in Fallout 76.
Hi everyone, I'm Minerva, the most resourceful and, dare I say, stylish traveling merchant in Appalachia.
Minerva here has some of the best deals on rare plans, and we're going to show you how to take full advantage of her visits.
Stick around, and you'll learn my schedule, my inventory secrets, and the best tips on how to save bullion by buying from me instead of those other vendors.
And we'll also introduce you to some handy tools on the Vault 42 Discord that make tracking Minerva's inventory a breeze.
So, whether you're a seasoned wastelander or new to the game, we've got something for you.
Let's get started.
Welcome to my humble shop. I'm Minerva, your go-to traveling merchant in Fallout 76. I roam the wasteland bringing you the finest blueprints and plans at unbeatable prices.
Minerva isn't just any vendor. She's a former member of the Blue Ridge Caravan Company, known for her keen eye and sharp wit. She's traveled far and wide, gathering knowledge and plans from across the wasteland.
That's right, Oskapt. My journey started with the Blue Ridge Caravan, where I learned the art of trading and survival. After the caravan disbanded, I set out on my own, determined to bring the best deals to the people of Appalachia. I was joined by my companion, Tommy Ten Toes, who keeps me safe as we move from location to location.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all again. I'm Tommy 10 Toes. I make sure Minerva's always safe because that's what I do.
Thanks, Tommy. Minerva has a photographic memory, allowing her to copy plans that she sees during her travels. This talent means that she offers a unique inventory that you won't find just anywhere. It also means that she's technically a forger, but who's keeping score?
I've seen a lot in my travels, and I've made it my mission to bring rare and valuable plans to you. Some of the plans I sell are available from other vendors, but they'll cost you more and require a good reputation. Others you might find in daily ops, but who has the time for all those runs? With me, you get the best deals without the hassle.
So you're saying that you're both cheap and a sure thing?
Guilty as charged. Why gamble when you can get exactly what you need at a great price?
I'll keep that in mind. All right, Wastelanders, it's time to get into the hardest part of working with Minerva, her bizarre schedule. She's a wandering trader, but she's also got a precise route and timetable that you'll want to memorize. We see a lot of you posting in the comments that you can't find her or that you show up on a day and she isn't where you think she's supposed to be. After watching this video, you won't have any problems anymore.
That's right. Pay attention, folks. For 3 weeks, I arrive at a different location each Monday and stay for 48 hours. First, I'm at Foundation, then Crater, and finally Fort Atlas.
And all of this happens at the server reset time, which is noon Eastern Time or 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Make sure that you know your local equivalent so that you don't miss her arrival, or so you don't get there after she leaves.
Exactly. In each location, I set up my camp near the entrance. You can look for the big flag that's above my tent. If I'm there, you won't miss it. Now, here's the real treat. After those 3 weeks, I make a special stop at White Spring Resort. I arrive on the following Thursday, 8 days after I leave Fort Atlas, and I stay for 96 hours. At this location, I hold my big sale, where I have everything from my previous 3 stops. If you missed something earlier, White Spring is your second chance.
During her 4-day stay at White Spring, you can catch up on any plans that you missed from her visits to Foundation, Crater, and Fort Atlas. It's a great opportunity to grab everything in one go.
After White Spring, I take a well-deserved week off to rest and restock. Then, I'm back at Foundation to start the cycle over with a new batch of inventory on the following Monday, 7 days later. It's a perfect rhythm, like the Wasteland's best-kept secret dance. The tricky part is the time before and after White Spring. Remember that there's a week on either side. This means that I have 4 locations, but it takes me 5 weeks to go through them all.
So there you have it, Minerva's schedule laid out for you. With this knowledge, you can plan your visits and never miss out on those rare plans again. I know that I'm saying it's easy, but keeping track of Minerva's exact location and inventory sounds a little tricky, right? Don't worry, we've got some awesome tools on the Vault 42 Discord that make it super easy to know where she is and what she's selling. Stick around and we'll show you how to use those tools later in the video. Next, we'll dive into the treasure trove that is Minerva's inventory. Get ready to see what makes her the most sought-after trader in Appalachia. All right, Wastelanders, let's talk about Minerva's inventory. If you're looking for rare plans and blueprints, Minerva is the go-to trader.
That's right. I carry a curated selection of plans that you won't easily find elsewhere. From powerful weapons to sturdy armor and essential camp items, I've got something for everyone.
Take this Gauss minigun, for example. Normally, you'd need to grind out a lot of reputation with the raiders to get your hands on this beauty. But with Minerva, you can skip all of that and buy it directly from her at a 25% discount compared to other vendors. For those of you who love shortcuts, it doesn't really get better than this.
And let's not forget the plans you can get from Daily Ops. Sure, you might eventually get that rare plan to drop, but why wait? With me, you get exactly what you need without all the hassle.
Here's another gem, one that I personally use: Secret Service Armor. Usually you'd be running around Vault 79 or completing quests for the settlers, but Minerva has it ready for you. No reputation grind needed.
Oh, hey. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ghoul.
Ghoul who?
Ghoul to the doctor because you probably caught something from making out with him.
I'm sure we've all made out with a feral ghoul at least once in our life, right? Fortunately, I don't only sell weapons and armor. I also have plans for camp items like this symptomatic. If you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation after doing the walk of shame back to your camp, you can just pop in here and wash all your sins away.
Minerva's inventory rotates, so if you don't see what you need one week, it might be available the next. Plus, remember that White Spring visit? It's the perfect opportunity to grab everything that you might have missed over the past 3 weeks.
I keep my inventory fresh and exciting just for you Wastelanders. And if you're wondering where to find specific plans or when I'll have them next, don't worry. We've got you covered.
Minerva rotates through 24 lists, with every 4th list being a collection of the previous 3. Lists 16 through 24 have some overlap with lists 1 through 8, so there's double the chance to get most of those items. You can find all of the lists and the item prices on the Fallout Wiki or on the Nuka Knights webpage, where you can also find a basic schedule for her upcoming visits. Up next, we'll show you how to use the tools on the Vault 42 Discord to track Minerva's inventory and location even easier. Stay tuned, because these tools are going to save you both time and gold. Now that you know all about Minerva's incredible inventory, let's make sure you never miss a chance to grab those valuable plans. I'm proud to introduce the Vault 42 Discord tools, your ultimate Minerva trackers. First up, we have the Minerva location command. This handy tool tells you exactly where Minerva is or where she's heading to next. Simply type /Minerva location in the Vault 42 Discord, and you'll get her current location and what plans she's selling. It's as easy as that. No more guessing or wandering the wasteland hoping to bump into her. You get precise, up-to-date information instantly.
And it gets even better. Let's say you're looking for a specific plan. Maybe that Gauss minigun we talked about earlier. The Minerva search command is your best friend.
Just type /Minerva search followed by any part of the name of the plan that you're looking for, and voila! You'll see when and where she'll be selling that plan next. This tool is a game changer. It lets you plan your visits around Minerva's schedule, ensuring you never miss out on the plans you need, and it tells you just how much time you have to collect treasury notes and convert them to bullion. Remember, you can only convert 40 notes a day, so be sure to log in and complete that task every day if you're trying to save up.
With these tools, you'll always be ahead of the game. No more wasting time or gold. You'll know exactly where to find me and what I'm offering, and unlike your ex, I'll actually show up.
Make sure you join the Vault 42 Discord and start using these tools. They're simple, efficient, and they'll save you a ton of time in your quest to build the perfect arsenal in camp. Once you're there, you can message me with other tools you'd like to see, and I'll see about getting them coded into the bots. We already have Modus telling us about nuke codes, and Nick Valentine telling us when other creators release videos, so it's a great place to get all of your information in one go.
Stick around, because you won't want to miss the insider tips we've got coming up.
Many of you have questions about Minerva that go beyond how she works. Up next, we'll answer some of the ones that come up most often. All right, Wastelanders and Dwellers, here are some of your most frequently asked questions about Minerva and her inventory.
I'm ready. Let's see what the people want to know.
First question, why should I buy plans from Minerva instead of waiting for them to drop in Daily Ops?
Great question. While you can eventually get certain plans from Daily Ops, it can take a lot of runs to get what you want. Daily Ops are also better run with a team, especially when you're a smaller player, and let's face it, many of you who run around the wasteland are introverts. Others just don't like Daily Ops at all. With me, you get those plans instantly, saving you time and effort. Plus, just like Tommy, my prices are hard to beat.
Exactly. It's all about efficiency. Why gamble on RNG when you can get exactly what you need from Minerva? Next question. Do Minerva's plans ever change, or is it the same inventory each time?
My inventory rotates every week, but you'll see familiar items making a comeback. This way, if you missed something, you'll have another chance to grab it later. It's like a greatest hits collection, always featuring the best plans. I've recently been able to copy some new plans, so you'll see an update to my inventory later on in 2024.
And remember, every fourth week at White Spring, Minerva brings out everything from the previous 3 weeks. Don't freak out if you missed something. You can probably get it again in a few weeks. Here's another one. How do I know which plans are the best to buy?
Focus on what you need for your build and camp first. Weapons and armor that enhance your playstyle should be top priority. After that, look for camp items that add functionality or aesthetic appeal to your base.
That's solid advice. Tailor your purchases to what will benefit you the most in your adventures. Last question. Are there any tips for getting the most out of Minerva's visits?
Absolutely. Use the Vault 42 Discord tools to track my location and inventory. Plan your visits around server reset times to catch me right when I arrive. And don't forget White Spring Week for a second chance at missed items.
There you have it. Pro tips straight from Minerva herself. Stay informed, plan ahead, and make the most of her visits. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding Minerva's schedule to diving deep into her inventory and answering your most pressing questions. We hope this will make it easier to find her and buy the plans you need.
It's always a pleasure to help out my favorite customers. Remember, I'm here to make your life in the wasteland a bit easier with those hard-to-find plans at unbeatable prices.
Absolutely. And don't forget to join the Vault 42 Discord if you haven't already. The tools there, like Minerva Location and Minerva Search, are crucial for tracking down what you need. With these tools, you'll never miss out on Minerva's visits or the plans you're hunting for. It's all about staying informed and making the most of your resources.
Every week I work with Oskapt and Noodle Pants to release a new video right as I'm leaving a location.
Hey Minerva!
In it, I tell you where I'm heading next, when I'll arrive, and what I'll be selling. You can't find me in between locations, though. I have an area-wide stealth boy that Tommy and I use to stay hidden while we pack up and move. If not for that, we'd never get to where we're going.
That's right. Each video also features comedy and storytelling from Tommy 10 Toes. He's been around for a long time, and he wants to tell you about his adventures.
Yeah, our videos are way better than watching someone just read the wiki. Before the war, if I went to someone for information and all they did was read me a webpage, I'd have probably broken their legs. It's a good thing that I'm a nicer person now.
These videos are your ultimate guide to making the most out of my visits. Plus, they're packed with fun and entertaining content that you won't find anywhere else.
So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss one of the weekly updates. It's the best way to stay on top of Minerva's schedule and snag those rare plans. Thanks for joining us today.
And keep your gold ready, because you never know what I'll bring to the next stop. Actually, now that you've seen this video, you will. I'm Minerva.
I'm Tommy 10 Toes.
And I'm Oskapt from Gamer Aviator.
Until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.